Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce myself first. I'm Bibit Firmanti from the HD program of Yogyakarta State University. Now I will represent my team to present about evaluating digital technology in elementary school mathematics instructions, a perspective from public and private school. This paper will discuss at National Seminar Mathematics and Mathematics Educations 2024. Now we come to introductions. There are four parts in here. First, mathematics educations in elementary schools focuses on mastering fundamental concepts that serve as the foundation for learning mathematics at higher level. So the mathematical concepts in elementary school have close relation with the mathematical concept in senior or junior high school. So if you didn't understand what is the mathematical concept in elementary school, it would be more difficult to understand the mathematical concept in the next level. The second part, the use of digital devices such as computers, tablets, and educational applications has become an integral part of education, particularly in developing countries. So now we are in the technological era. It means that everyone accept the following of change. So teachers, students, or lecturers so accept this change to adopt the positive impact of integration of technology. The third part, evaluating the effectiveness of technology used in education and identifying areas requiring improvement are essential. We need to evaluate what we have done to get the better strategy or what else in the classroom. The fourth part, although the benefit of using technology in mathematics education are widely recognized, there are several challenges in its implementations. So Indonesia is still developing countries. It means that we have faced with many challenges when we want to integrate uh, the technology in the classroom. Teachers or students, maybe about limited access or facilities and the others. The function of technology, it is several theories. First, the function of the digital technologies in mathematics educations include first, technology for doing mathematics, technology for practicing skills, technology for developing conceptual understanding. So the third part is the most difficult a function that the teachers can do by using implementation of technology. And moreover, Jupri in 2018 stated that technology also can serve as first a tool for performing mathematical tasks, a tool for practicing mathematical skills, and a tool for assisting in the development of conceptual understanding in mathematics. As I said before, we have challenges of using technology in mathematics educations. They are teachers' ability to use technology effectively, the limited access to technology devices, and the gap between public and private schools. Now we come to research methodology. This study uses the countenance model with a qualitative descriptive approach because the kind of research is evaluation research. The second, the research subject consists of 316 fifth grade elementary school students, including 153 students from public school and 163 students from private school, as well as 14 elementary school teachers from Bukit Tinggi City and Agam Regency, West Sumatra. These teachers are from 7 public schools and 7 private schools. Data were collected through interview, questionnaires, and observation sheets where technology is integrated into the learning process. The method of triangulation applied in this study is methodological triangulations. And this is the core of our research is research instrument, the relative path, first antecedents, transactions, and the third is outcomes. The antecedents we have four indicators, start from availability of technology facilities, teacher training, student profile, and school policy. Next transaction, we have four indicators, teaching methods, teacher-student interactions, student participations, and adaptation of the process. And in outcomes, we have four indicators too, academic performance, improvement of student skills, attitudes and motivations, and effectiveness of the technology use. All of these indicators is about the integration of technology. So what is the research result and discussions? In antecedents component, generally, schools are already equipped with computer and internet facilities in both public and private school. Each computer lab consists of 12 to 30 computers. There are two private schools that do not have computer labs as these schools were established only a few years ago. And third, students come from diverse economic background, with most students in private schools belonging to the middle to upper economic class. Teacher training is also very limited and needs to be ongoing. In the transaction component, there are several results. Teachers effectively utilize laptop projectors and PowerPoint. The use of technology in classroom is combined with methods such as lectures, game using quizzes, ice-breaking activities, and the others. The technology use enhanced the interactions between teacher and student, but over 50% of students and teachers still face challenges in technology use. 8 out of 14 classes have not yet integrated technology into the learning process. Teachers have not yet used mathematics applications in the teaching process. And students in private school use technology more frequently than students in public school. In outcomes, the outcomes show that the use of technology has a positive impact on student mathematics skill, with results categorized as good to excellence. Students in private schools show a higher percentage compared to those in public schools. Additionally, the skill developed through the integration of technology are currently limited to digital skill and have not yet delved deeply into understanding mathematical concepts. So it's need more level research for the next time. Both public and private school students demonstrate a positive attitude and are motivated during technology integration. Okay, now let's see from this graph in this slide. This is the trend that I got from the result. The graphs show the percentage comparison of outcome in technology integrations between public and private school students. Okay. Generally, the percentage of outcome from the integration of technology in mathematics learning is higher in private school compared to public school. Students in private school are more confident than those in public school, with a percentage comparison of about 83 and 73 respectively. The same trend is observed in all of the category, such as mathematical understanding, um, mathematical ability in answering questions. Students can overcome their learning obstacle. Students are more motivated, which is true that the percentage student in private school is higher than in public school. So the conclusion of the graph, private school students tend to be more confident in using technology, understanding the material, and solving mathematics problem better than students in public school. We discuss about discussions. The gap in technology access between public and private school identified in this research reflect challenges faced by many countries, especially for developing countries in Southeast Asia, Africa, and Latin America. So if we make a correlation with the global situations. For example, strong evidence suggests that teaching in private school often outperforms public schools with higher teacher attendance, more active teaching practice, and instructional approaches that are more likely to lead to better learning outcomes. In Kenya, primary school teachers reported insufficient ICT facilities, posing challenges to integrating technology during the implementation of new curricula. Furthermore, the limited teacher training identified in this study recognized as a global issue. The percentage of students and teachers experience difficulties while using technology is still above 50%. So this aligns with research by UNESCO, which highlights that teachers in many developing countries often face similar barriers in integrating technology due to a lack of ongoing training and technical support. Therefore, the findings of this study are not only relevant to Indonesia but also contribute to the global discussions on developing inclusive and sustainable education policies in the digital era. This is consistent with broader trends identified in global education research, underscoring the importance of robust teacher professional development, such as through technology integrating in classroom across diverse contexts. Private school students have greater access to technological devices due to the more comprehensive facilities abilities. Now, this aligns with statement by Prabowo 2018 who mentioned that private schools provide better facilities to support student learning compared to public school. Additionally, private elementary schools have very supportive facilities and infrastructure because the school receive funding from foundations and parents of students, whereas public school rely solely on funds allocated by the government. So what is the recommendation of this research? Future recommendation include conducting training on the integration of technology in elementary mathematics instructions. Such efforts are necessary as more than 50% of both students and teachers still encounter challenges in using technology effectively. For instance, teacher training programs and investment in technological infrastructure are essential. Policymakers should prioritize reducing disparities between public and private schools to ensure equitability access to technology. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of our presentations. Thank you for watching. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.